Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War eagle flying over Jordan-Hare skies. Hotty toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score.
Yo, what it is, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's your guy, Nick Frazier, one half of the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here tonight, man. And of course, the man that's with us, the man that you can't hear, you can't see him, but you can hear him. Tell him who you are, boss, man.
Man, it is Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here. As always, man, around the water cooler, man. We thank y'all so much. It's a Friday. We know a lot of people may be at some high school games. You probably gonna watch us on rewatch if you're not gonna watch us live. But you know, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us, man. Continuing to come be a part of the water cooler talk, man. As always, we got our guy with us, man, around the water cooler from at It's SC Season. It is everybody's favorite Auburn fan. His name is Auburn Tez. Tez, how you feeling?
What's up, Tiz?
Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man. We thank you so much, man, for rocking with us here as always, man. Before we get into it, y'all know what? We go into the locker room, man. Every Auburn game, man, we go into the locker room. Come watch us, man. Missouri versus Auburn tomorrow, 6:45 kickoff on SEC Network. We'll be here 15 minutes before kickoff starts, man. So come check us out tomorrow in the locker room. As soon as that is over with, man, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, over on Auburn Addicts TV with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf from Auburn Addicts, and of course, everybody's favorite Auburn fan, Auburn Tez. And as always, make sure that you support the people that support Water Cooler Talk Sports. I got DJ over at Hollywood Media, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood EY. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. We appreciate y'all so much for that. And then before we get into it tonight, man, follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, man. On Twitter at CoolersPod23. And of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube, so you know when we post more videos and go live. Appreciate y'all so much for helping us get over the 800 sub mark, man. Now we are chugging along to the 900 subscriber mark, man. So we appreciate y'all so much. All right, fellas. It's gonna be a pretty good show tonight, man. We got a special guest with y'all that's gonna be rocking with us tonight for a little while. Y'all seen him, y'all know him. One of the biggest Auburn channels out there in the YouTube stratosphere, co-founder of one of our favorite Auburn channels that we listen to, ladies and gentlemen, from the War Report, It is none other than Ike Jones. Ike, how you feeling tonight, my guy? Appreciate you so much.
Yeah, man. I see you clapping it up there, Ted. See you clapping it up. You know what I mean?
Man, we appreciate you so much, man. Ike is gonna be chilling with us tonight around the water cooler, man, and we appreciate him so much for rocking with us here, man. As always, man. This should be a great conversation, man. As y'all can tell from the title of the show, man. No excuses, man. Auburn has to beat Missouri Saturday night, man. And we're gonna get into this, man. We have had this conversation a bit. We have talked about this some. But we want to get in. We want to get in depth with it tonight, man. Let's get in depth with it some more. Let's get in depth with it some more, man. But let's take a look at everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us. Auburn Dad for life. What's going on, man? Said what's going on, Auburn Dad? Hope you feeling all right, man. He says yes. If Hugh Freeze Auburn has a future, let this season Saturday, it's a must win. Shout out to Auburn Dad, man. King of the comments in the chat as well, man. Travell Fitzpatrick gotta beat Mizzou if you want to keep Hugh. That kind of rhyme. What's up with all these? What's up with the rhyme and stuff, man? What was the other thing he said Wednesday?
It never stopped, bro.
Yeah, it never stopped. But it was something he said Wednesday that was hilarious. I can't remember what it was, but it was great.
Let's go Mizzou. Get rid of Hugh.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was something like that to that effect. I was like, man, that's hilarious, bro. Tim, the two man Taylor, what's going on, Tim? Shout out to Tim in the chat, man. I got Fire Freezes in the chat. He said, I'm torn. Said, I want our boys to get a victory, yet a loss might end our 3-season freeze issue. Shout out to Detlef Shrimp, man, said Indiana throwing the guarantee bag at Cincinnati is hilarious when he hasn't won anything. Hey, that's where we are in this time of college football, man. I guess they're trying to hold on to good coaches except for Penn State. I don't know. Mike McKinney in the chat, fellas. Warden amigo, what's going on, Mike? Hope you're doing all right. Mike said we are going to be positive tonight. LOL. We always try to be positive, Mike. But as we always say around here, it always goes back to Hugh Freeze. That's what we always say. We always say it. No hate. It's just facts that we're talking about. And for OC in the chat, what's going on, man? Warden amigo to add, man. As always, Mike is bringing it back in here as well, man. Shout out to that. Travell said, Ike Jones. Who Ike Jones? Is that supposed to be a play on? Oh, Mike Jones. Okay, Mike Jones, get it. Yeah. I got it. Okay, yeah. I got it. Okay, I was. All right, man. And said his boy in the building talking about Ike. What's going on with it, man? Hope you feeling good. Nick Marcus Tez, what's going on with you? Auburn Dad for life, man. Said Ike. What's good, man?
Shout out Auburn Dad. What's up?
Yes, sir. Sweet stuff for 256, man. Anxious to hear the show. Missed the last two, man. We appreciate you so much, man. Joe Blow is in the chat, man. He said Sig has more wins than Freeze. LOL. Well, that is true, man. All right, man. Let's get into the show tonight, man. Appreciate all y'all listening in the chat.
Let's calm down.
You heard, man. Play the Indiana. Let's calm down. All right, man. Let's get into
it. He's a good coach, though. I'm not crapping on Cignetti. Let me chill.
Yeah. Cignetti. Wasn't he on that Alabama staff with Nick Saban? That won some national championships. So
yeah, he's a good coach, man. I'm not gonna poo-poo on his accomplishments. Good coach.
All right, man. Let's get into it, man. So as y'all can tell, if y'all looking at the thumbnail, it says must win for Auburn tomorrow night. That's what this game feels like. Feels like a must win for Auburn. Feel like we're at a very pivotal, critical point in the season when it comes to Auburn football, and especially the future of one Hubert Freeze at Auburn. So we have to sit here and we have to have a conversation, man. I just want to throw out a simple question to the panel here, and I'm gonna start with Ike since Ike is our guest. Ike, how much of a must win is this for one Coach Hugh Freeze in this game, in your opinion?
We do like a scale, like what are we doing?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Scale of 1 to 100.
1 to 100, about a 5,000 somewhere in that range.
5,000.
Yeah. I mean it's imperative. Like let's not even mince words, right? Like he needs to win this game if he wants to continue to be the Auburn coach. Like you are 2.5, like officially 2.5 seasons into this situation, and the offense has never improved. And for a variety of reasons. But at the end of the day, you have to own the results of your football team, especially when you begin your tenure coming in talking about how quickly you intend to turn the program around. And if this is considered a quick turnaround, My brother, I would hate to see slow.
Man, hey, that's the words. Ted, what's on your mind about that? Why is this a must win? And well, Ike has told us it is a must win. He's also kind of told us why, but I want you to tell us why you feel like this is a must win for one Hubert Freeze next tomorrow night.
I think it's a must win for him because of his words. Like if you take him by his own words, kind of like Ike said, he said he turns around programs very quickly, and it just hasn't looked that way. And the offensive side of the ball, which is his side of the ball, has been the problem. So, per Hugh Freeze words, this is a must win game for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
The standard he set for himself, the standard he fed all of us fans. You know, we're just going by his words, and I feel like every week we sound like a broken record. This is a must-win game for Hugh Freeze. This is a must-win game for Hugh Freeze.
Or we're close. Or we're close. That's the other thing.
We're close. Yeah. So per his words, it's a must-win game. And on top of that, I will say this: the other side of the ball is making them look bad.
Yeah,
plain and simple. If the other side of the ball was struggling a little bit, I don't know if that will buy him some grace, but it's obvious. It's glaringly obvious that the offensive side of the football is just like it's the issue.
Okay, so let me I want to you said if the other side of the ball was playing bad, okay. So are you saying if the other side of the ball was playing bad, it wouldn't be as much heat on the offensive side of the ball for not scoring?
I mean, like not at this point. What I mean by that is like, how can I phrase it? Take Oklahoma for example.
Okay.
You got Brett Venables down there, but that defense has been humming since he's been there.
Okay.
That hasn't been the problem, and it's tough to fire. I think it's tough to fire a coach when their side of the football is been doing very, very well.
Yeah.
This offense has not looked well since he's got here.
True.
Like he hasn't given us. I can't even point to a game where it's like, that's the Hugh Freeze we've been waiting on.
Arkansas first year. Arkansas's first year.
Okay, I give you that.
Put up 48 points at Arkansas, I think. And that was with Payne Thorne.
Okay, I give you that.
I think
we're paying them a lot of money.
One game. Okay, would you say the first half against Texas A&M last year?
Yeah, I was getting that, Nick. I was gonna say the first half of Texas A&M last year.
Okay, so 2 games. No, one game.
One and a half.
Let's be clear. He's had quite a few good first halves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I give you that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, man. If Auburn could somehow convince the NCAA to change it to 2-quarter games,
that'd be great.
Man,
right.
They'd be out there.
Cut his second half, then like have football.
Get a second half. Only be a $3 million coach here. Hey, I'm with it. But go. My bad, since I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, listen. I was pretty much done. I don't know what else I can say about this guy that I haven't said already.
Yeah.
Without getting personal.
Yeah. That has happened. With all of us, because I know I've said some stuff. Marcus, your thoughts, man? Why is this a must-win game for Auburn? Well, not for Auburn. Specifically Hugh Freeze tomorrow, man. Why is this game a must-win for the Auburn football coach tomorrow?
As everybody on the panel said, man, it's glaring that offense is the problem. And we have a lot of great offensive weapons that we're not utilizing. And we're not getting the full potential out of a lot of great pieces. So you got to look at the coaching, and for him to be an offensive coach, you definitely got to look at Hugh Freeze for that situation. And I think if he loses this game, I think it's sayonara, bro. I think we don't waste no time.
Waste no time. So are we saying Herm Edwards style?
At this point, bro.
Man.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if they lose this game. I don't know if he makes it back out of the locker room, bro.
Thank you, Ike. Thank you, Ike.
Like I think he could get that. I mean, because here's the thing, man.
I've been saying it.
The record is terrible. Your record against ranked teams is terrible. The rest of the conference is getting better. There's not a team not named Kentucky and Arkansas that has not improved in the last 3 years. Florida hasn't improved. They pretty much just stayed exactly who they are, which is we're not going to play until we've actually crapped the bed a couple times. But literally every other team has improved. Bama, I don't put them in that category because you can't really improve on Nick Saban, but like Auburn's the only team going backwards, though. The only one. Kentucky's been terrible and they stayed terrible. Arkansas's been mediocre. They stayed mediocre. Auburn went from okay to bad to worse. Like, I don't know how you got worse after Brian Hartman, but you managed to do it with more talent.
Yeah, that's the thing.
More
That's
talent.
the thing.
More talent.
That's the thing. Well, okay. So let me ask y'all this. I gave a score prediction Wednesday. And I think a lot of people gave some score predictions on Wednesday. But let's say this game looks like Kentucky and Georgia score-wise tomorrow night. Does he get a reprieve? Or let's say Let's say it looks like that tomorrow night, but officiating is interesting. It is interesting officiating again. Does he get another reprieve?
The only reprieve Coach Freeze will receive in a loss is if it is clear that the officiating took the game from them at the end. It can't be another Oklahoma/Georgia scenario where bad calls in the first half, but you had plenty of time to overcome that and you still lost the game. He's not gonna. He's done with those. You're done, bro. Like you've used all of the graces that you have in that regard. You have to win this football game. Like there's just none left. Win.
Yeah. I got a question. I ask this every week that we've been losing about that.
Okay.
What if the defense fails us? What if the offense goes out there and puts 35 points of offense on the field, and the defense is the side of the football that fails us? Does he get a reprieve then?
It's very unlikely.
Did the offense have the ball last?
Yes.
If the offense had the ball last and you still lose, no. If you
fair,
scored
man.
enough points to win and the defense gave up a last minute score, like at the buzzer type of thing, maybe that would be his only potential saving grace. You scored 40-something points and they drove the field on the end on your defense. Maybe that's it. Like, at the end of the day, you got to win, bro. Like, all this other, like, man, win the daggone football game, man. Even if you got to cheat, if you got to go out there and do some Kirby stuff, cheat.
Everybody else is doing it.
Do you think the refs respect him that way? Because
No,
they don't. No, we had this conversation. I want to say this was Monday. We had this conversation when we was talking about how. No, it wasn't Monday. Me and Tez had this conversation offline, and we was basically saying if it wasn't Hugh Freeze as the head coach, do you think the calls would have gone the way they were going? That they would have went. And I can't remember exactly what you said about that, Tez, because I want to say you said that it would not have. You think it probably would have went the other way?
I think it would have went the same way. I think there's just like when I look at the calls, I think sometimes the refs just look at us as that team that's just bad, right?
Yeah.
And like when you're dealing with bad
That's what you
teams,
said.
it's like,
That's what you said.
of course they fumbled on the goal line. We don't even have to look at that. Like, of course Auburn fumbled on the goal line. They wouldn't. They didn't score. This is Auburn we're talking about. Like, I think that's kind of embedded in the ref's head now to like when it's a bang bang play, it's like this is an awful team, an awful offense that we're dealing with. Of course it was pass interference. Of course it was like, you know what I mean? Like we have that now. We've got to get out of that, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to find anything at this point. I know if I was a ref though, like if I was a ref in that situation, I'm dealing with a bad team and you're asking me like, was this a touchdown or a fumble? And it's like, of course Auburn fumbled the ball, right? Right, of course they did.
Because
Look at
Auburn's a
last
bad
year.
team. Because Auburn just has
like,
been bad. I get what
look
you're
at
saying.
what's happened to them throughout these past 2 years. Like, of course they made the play to just screw this up. Like, I think everybody in the building is waiting on it to happen. Even at home, I'm guarantee you guys are watching this football game, and second half of this football game, you're just waiting on that moment to happen. You're just waiting on it. It's exhausting.
Man. Is there any faith in anybody on this panel from that we see something different? I mean, I know Tez, you put in the it was either you or Marcus. One of you put in the group chat. The post practice presser, and basically he said it was the same thing we've been hearing majority from the past couple of weeks. So it's been a great week of practice. You know, we've been practicing very well, man. Great week of practice. I think he even said something about calling other coaches. Marcus, you actually said brought that up. So where he's called other coaches and was asking other coaches about, you know, certain things. And we was like, huh? What?
You're looking for advice, man. The coaches.
All right, okay, interesting. Well, I was just saying, like, is there any faith that this could be the game? Because that this could be the game where we see Auburn actually get over the hump and actually win the game, like actually find a way to win the game and not find a way to lose. In his words, is there any faith from anybody on here right now that feels like that could potentially happen tomorrow night?
You're asking, do I have faith that Auburn could win this game versus Missouri tomorrow?
Yes, basically.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I got faith in that.
Yeah,
Wait. Let me rephrase it.
Okay.
When you look at it from a matchup standpoint, yes, you say
Absolutely.
Auburn on paper. Yes, you are saying that Auburn matches up pretty well with Missouri. You got Auburn's interior offensive line against Missouri's defensive line, which I believe is pretty simple, which is pretty, you know, comparable to each other. Auburn actually may have an advantage against Missouri down the field against their secondary, and the fact that Kevin Coleman got injured against Alabama last week, who is their deep threat. Don't know how banged up he is. Without him, they did not show any deep threat down the field vertical passing game majority of the game. After he got injured in like the second quarter of the game before halftime. So on paper, when we look at it, Auburn's a more talented team than Missouri, but as we say around the water cooler, we talk about that, but we always somehow forget the Hugh Freeze factor. Is where it comes at, the coaching side of it. So if this game, and shout out to Ed Darby, Ed is not in the chat tonight, but I'm pretty sure he'll be in the chat. He'll be watching on a rewatch. But he gave us a stat that in one-score games, Hugh Freeze's record is horrible. I believe he said it was like 2-8 in like one-score games. But is this the game to where if that's the game at the end of let's just say 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, if there's a one-score game and Auburn has the ball to go down to score to win the game, do you have faith that Auburn can do that tomorrow night?
Oh, not in that scenario at all.
Okay, all right. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Next week's shows are going to be very, very entertaining. Then I tell you that much, because we may be talking about a coaching search if that happens. I'm just saying. But well, let me ask y'all this: why do y'all think? Why do y'all think that Auburn can't get over that hump in one-score games when it's right there in front of you? We say that it is a moniker of the team taking on the persona of the head coach, but is there anything else that you can point your finger to that potentially is why Auburn can't win those close games like that? Like, what is it? Because that's what makes championship teams champions, in my opinion. Like, what is that? All right, what's your thoughts on that?
Quarterback.
Okay, that's different. I don't think nobody's ever brought up the quarterback situation yet, because I think
neither of the quarterbacks have any level of clutch in them. I haven't seen it. Peyton Thorne didn't have no clutch. Jackson Arnold don't have no clutch. When you need a throw from your QB, neither of them are able to make it. And it's not because the throws aren't there to be made.
They are there to be made.
Okay.
But that goes back to who put the quarterback out there to not be clutch, right? Like I think at the end of the day, you have to make a decision, decide like this guy's not a gamer like that. So he's not going to clutch up in these scenarios. But yeah, Auburn does not have a quarterback with any clutch ability.
Do you think Jackson Arnold's that bad though?
No, I don't. It's not about whether or not he's bad. He's just not clutch. There's a lot of really good players that aren't clutch in all levels of sport. He ain't clutch.
So I got a question for you. Do you think that's consistent throughout the room? or it is like that's
I
just a
don't know.
trait of
I
Hugh
haven't seen
Freeze's
any other
program?
guys
I
do
mean,
it. All I know is I know what I saw in Peyton Thorne in 2 years, and I know what I've seen in Jackson Arnold through 6 games. No clutch.
Right.
Now, if you needed him to make a clutch run, he could do that. I'm talking about clutch throw.
Mhm.
He's made one what I consider high pressure throw in his time at Auburn so far, and that was the first game versus Baylor on that third down throw to Horatio Fields.
Yeah, and it sticks.
Outside of that, I have not seen a single high pressure throw completed by him in a moment where it's like, well, you gotta have it right now or this drive. And that throw wasn't even as high pressure because Auburn was winning the football game at that time, right?
Right.
Like it wasn't like we need this to continue the game or we're going to lose. It was you need it, but you kind of could still lean on your defense a little bit. It's like the difference between those guys who can make free throws when the team is in the lead and the guy who's going to make the shot to give you the lead in a basketball game.
Yeah, agree.
It's a different kind of pressure when if it don't go in, you lose. And if you don't go in, you get another stop. Like it's different. So yeah, I just don't think I don't think either of those guys had a clutch. And again, that goes back to I'm gonna say this, and I have not said this anywhere.
Okay.
As much as I think Hugh Freeze is culpable, I'm starting to question the QB coach a little bit.
Jesse Stone?
No, I'm talking about
Kent Austin.
Kent Austin.
Kent Austin, my bad.
Here's why. A lot of people have pointed to Hugh Freeze calling himself a QB whisperer. He actually didn't say that. What he has said is we have had success with quarterbacks everywhere we've been. And when he said he's always given credit to the quarterback development to Kent Austin. And I have not seen a quarterback developed at Auburn since he's been here. And so that to me points to Kent Austin a little bit more than people are wanting to say. Again, I'm not blaming Kent Austin for anything. I'm just saying I ain't seen no quarterback development. And that's kind of what has been the reason why you're supposed to be here. QBs ain't got no clutch, man. They have none. Bro, I don't know that you could miss an easier throw than the throw that he missed to Perry Thompson in that last game. It's a third down. Perry Thompson is wide open making a crosser, and you threw it at his ankles, bro. What was that?
Oh yeah. I don't know exactly.
Well, I had a problem with that sequence right there. To be completely honest with you, I mean, do not get it twisted. It was the play was there, but if I'm and I put that whole sequencing on the guy that's calling plays or the coach, the offensive coaching staff, not knowing the situation where they are in the game. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 14 seconds left in the game. You didn't get the first down. It was 3rd and 4. And the 14 seconds left in the third quarter, and the play clock was at like 27. You could have just let that play clock run all the way down, go into the fourth quarter, starting the fourth quarter at 3rd and 4, instead of rushing, a play in. And now when Georgia started the fourth quarter, it was 2nd and 7 for Georgia starting the fourth quarter. So I get where you're coming from there, because now when that happened, with them rushing that play in and trying to get a first down and trying to play fast in that particular situation.
You know what that is? That's
moved
pressure
up his
on
feet.
a quarterback who don't have no clutch.
That part, I agree with you.
I'm saying I'm not. This is not to absolve Coach Freeze. At the end of the day, you're the guy putting the dude with no clutch in the game to make clutch stuff. But you ask for another explanation. I'm telling you, the quarterback ain't got no clutch. He ain't got it. Until I see him do it, I can't tell you he got it. Let me see him do it. Show me one example of him he's been in college for 3 years now. Show me one example of him doing it.
No, I can't.
Let's give him some credit under Jeff Lebby. Under Jeff Lebby in the bowl game against Ole Miss, he made a couple of throws. That was pretty good.
I didn't say he can't make good throws. I said clutch throws.
Clutch throws. Okay, all right. I give you that one.
He's made plenty of good throws.
I give you that one.
I said clutch. Peyton Thorne made plenty of good throws.
I was just trying to get
clutch ones.
I was just trying to give him an opportunity. Okay, let me ask you this:
is a good quarterback. This isn't about whether or not the man is talented. I said clutch.
But let me ask you this question. But to answer that question, how many opportunities in the game does a quarterback have an opportunity to make a clutch throw? How many times would that happen? Okay,
not a lot. But I can give you several that he missed though.
Yeah, especially the one
versus Oklahoma missed it. He had. He had. I just talked about the Perry Thompson throw versus Georgia. Texas A&M, I'm trying to think what throw was it that I'm thinking of in specific, but there was an opportunity in the Texas A&M game. He missed a throw. He missed a couple of them in the Georgia game. Like he just, when it's, I need it. And like Ant's talking about, he has a man in his face. Clutch quarterbacks make the throw with a man. Again, I don't know. I don't know why two things can't be true at the same. Like I think everybody for their rush to say something about Hugh Freeze. If you say something about anybody else, well, that's on Hugh Freeze too. No, it's not. That's on you.
So
make a throw, bro. Like that's the whole reason. And now I can say you get paid to do that. The purpose of me paying you is when you get out there, you're gonna make a play. If Cam Coleman drops the football, which he did on a throw that was it was underthrown, but it's a throw you expect a 5-star wide receiver to make. A catch you expect a 5-star wide receiver to make. That's on Cam Coleman. That's not on Hugh Freeze. Why you had Cam Coleman? That's what you getting paid to do. What do you mean? Quarterback made the throw, make the dang catch. It wasn't perfect. Who cares? You're a top 10 receiver in the country. You make that catch, bro. You're a 5-star plus quarterback. You make that throw. And if you can't make that throw, we need to get somebody else in there who can make that throw. I can't draw it up no better than wide open. What else you want me to do?
Exactly. Do you think he's accurate?
You're right about that.
Do you think Jackson Arnold has an accuracy problem?
Only in the clutch. When it don't mean nothing, he can make all the throws in the world.
Only in the clutch. That's it.
I have a question for you, though. Do you think clutch is something that's just innate, or is it something that can be developed?
I think that you can develop it over time. I don't think a coach can give it to you though. Like opportunity, and because I'll give you an example. Like I was terrible when I was younger about nerves. When I played basketball when I was terrible about my nerves. But like things that give you that, coaches can put a battery in your back a little bit and make you feel a little bit more confidence. Your other players on the team can put a battery in your back, but sometimes just seeing a thing one time and being like, if I ever see that again, I promise you I'm not missing that opportunity, gives you that little bit of whatever. And some people just have it innately, right? Like I can't explain it, right? I don't know the reason why Robert Horry has so many game-winning shots that he has, and his 3-point percentage isn't that good until the time when you absolutely need it. He was just an okay 3-point shooter up until the end of the game when you really just needed a shot. They don't miss. Some people just have it, some people don't. I'm telling you, I ain't seen it from them. And again, if I'm wrong, show me on the tape where he did it.
Okay, all right. So let me bring it back to Hugh Freeze then. Is Hugh Freeze clutch?
No. No, he's not.
Okay, then. Okay.
He's not. So, and again, I can show you examples of is Hugh Freeze clutch? Okay. Final play versus Georgia. You have an opportunity, 4th down. I don't know if he called a quarterback draw. Terrible play call if that's what you wanted in that scenario. There was no that everybody knew you were going to that. Unless you have a player who your quarterback has not proven to be someone who is like, even if you know it's coming, I'm still gonna do it and it's gonna work, then you don't call something obvious. You have to design something. So in the moment you needed it, he didn't find it. But some play callers can do that. They find it. When adversity hits this team, and this is why we talk about coaches of the teams being a reflection of the coach. Hugh Freeze's demeanor does not give you confidence that he is commanding a ship that is ready to be in the midst of a tumultuous sea, right? Like, for my Bible scholars out there, he's not Jesus in the bottom of the boat during the storm chilling. he's up there on the top panicking with everybody else. Like, oh my God, you see all these weight cuts? What we gonna do?
You're right, man.
That's not what you want from the captain, brother. Somebody got to be calm in this situation. Somebody's got to instill something. You can't be going ballistic on the sidelines in the midst of the flames, bro. Like, you can't. Like, if you're gonna be a firefighter, then you can't see fire and be like, oh shoot, y'all see all the fire? Dang, bro, somebody need to do something. Hey, you're a firefighter. You're a firefighter.
Right.
Hey, buddy, that's your job.
Like, look down at your uniform, my guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold on.
hold on.
Look down. You got the whole uniform on now.
I want to address something real quick. Shout out to Alfred Cobb. I see Alfred be in the comments sometimes, and I want to address this comment because it's low-key kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But I'm gonna address something. He said Jeremiah Cobb makes the plays happen. Y'all didn't think he could run in between the tackles. He showed he can. Y'all was wrong. He proved it. Mr. Cobb, I want you to go back and watch some of the old shows from Water Cooler Talk Sports when I said that I felt like Jeremiah Cobb would win the Heisman Trophy coming in Auburn. I said that. I've been very high on Jeremiah Cobb when he came to Auburn from Montgomery Catholic, by the way. Been very high. I've had no doubts about Jeremiah Cobb. A lot of people have had doubts about his pass protection. I thought he did pretty decently enough for what Hugh Freeze wants to do in his offense. I thought it was okay.
I disagree with that.
Enough.
Pass, bro.
Just enough. I don't need him to go out there and be, knocking 6'4", 320-pound guys on their butt. I think he just did enough, in my personal opinion. But that's not his game either. But I said when he got to Auburn, I thought that he could be holding up the Heisman Trophy if he was utilized correctly. So I disagree with this statement.
Jeremiah Cobb's dynamic, man. He does everything well other than pass protect. Like, he just does. He catches the ball well. He runs the ball well. He's got good vision between the tackles, tough runner, contact balance, all that. If he could pass protect, then he could write a check whenever he wants to.
I agree. Wine Time Sports. What's up? What's up, Wine Time, man? What's going on, my guy? Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him and Debbie Cab over at Pub Sports Radio, man. Appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us in the chat as always, man. I got Tim the Toolman Taylor in the chat as well, man. He said, y'all hit the like button, man. We appreciate that so much, man. Continue to rock with us, man. Mr. 21. Can you do something for me? Ed Darby, what's up, my guy? How you feeling tonight, man? What's going on? What's going on? Hope y'all feeling all right, man. Let's get back into this conversation, man. All right, so we have come to the conclusion that Jackson Arnold's not clutch. Hugh Freeze is not clutch. Mm-hmm. Well, Marcus's number one fan, Robert Smith, said Ashton Daniels. Will he see action tomorrow? Is Ashton Daniels now here is a different scenario. Ashton Daniels actually has tape, college football tape from Stanford, to where we can actually decide if this man is clutch or not. And I want us on this panel right now to say that, do you think this offense looks different with Ashton Daniels at quarterback throwing the ball? We've seen him do it with Elliot Ayo Manor at Stanford when they came back and beat Colorado 2 years ago when he was a starter quarterback. We've seen him do it a number of times at Stanford. The thing was, he just didn't have the talent that Auburn's had. I don't think he's had that talented of a team at Stanford at all. I mean, if you put him in this offense, could Auburn legitimately probably go 6-0 the rest of the season? I mean, the rest of the season 5-1.
He also hasn't played against that type of talent either. While he hasn't had it on his team, he hasn't played against the type of talent that he's going to see. So it's kind of hard to judge that. What was he?
Wasn't he like a 4-star coming out of Georgia, coming out of high school? But he was just really smart though. He went to Stanford. I would have went too. I mean, that's a Stanford degree. That's different. But I'm just saying though, like, wasn't he like a 4-star football player coming out of high school though? So apparently he had to. Apparently, a rating somewhere said that he was talented enough to play.
I mean, listen, Ashton Daniels is talented, but to the point that he's making, like, he hasn't seen collegiate speed and all. Like, but listen, I've watched this film. Mm-hmm. He gets in the open field, my boy.
Yeah, he gets.
But he is way less risk. Like, if you think that
risk averse, I get what you're saying.
Oh boy, he don't care about cutting that thing loose.
Yeah,
he gonna throw it into some situations, and you're gonna be like, "What was you thinking, bruh?"
But okay, so I want to get on that because we kind of hit on that at some point in time. Do you think that is holding Jackson Arnold back, him being too risk averse?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I was just gonna say, I think Hugh Freeze need that. I think he need somebody who's gonna let it loose a little bit.
Well, I think the offense requires it, right? So, like, this is the
Mhm.
reason why Peyton Thorne was a more explosive passer
Yes.
because Peyton Thorne was not scared to cut it loose. But
Yep.
Right.
because Peyton Thorne was not scared to cut it loose, he was going to throw picks,
Mhm.
right? Like, and I think if you're going to be a guy who's going to be boom or bust, that's what you're going to get out of it. But like, you need that explosiveness for this offense to be able to open up the way that it's supposed to.
Yep.
So I do think that it can open your offense up a little bit more, but it's going to put a different kind of stress on your defense.
Yeah.
Mm.
I agree.
Mm.
I mean, because if I'm correct, historically, majority of Hugh Freeze's offense have always had the quarterbacks have always been 10 plus interceptions a year. If I'm correct, something like that, 10, 11 plus interceptions
Yeah.
a year. So I mean, do you think he just need to tell this man just throw the football, man, just throw it, just let the
I'm
ball
pretty
go?
sure he's
Has,
already
though.
told him that.
Yeah, I
He
just
has.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so he has told him that then.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah.
No, I know for a fact he has.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackson Arnold is just, hey man, I don't want to mess up. That's
Well,
what
see, here's the thing.
that's what it seemed
He
like.
should have a couple of picks already. Like, if we was keeping
Yeah,
it
yeah,
up, like
yeah.
he's
Should have
thrown
had
a
two
couple
against
of them.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. So like, but I think every time he almost throws a pick, he's like, see, this is why I don't do this. Y'all trying to tell me why I don't throw the ball in this situation. I've been trying to tell y'all.
Right.
But it's also going to lead to the breakdown of the offense. Because again, the explosiveness of the offense is necessary in this Hugh Freeze offense. You're not going to be able to run the ball effectively in this offense if you don't have an offensive line that is extremely dominant, or you don't have a quarterback that can take the top off of it. Like, you got to be able to do one of the or the other. If you can do both, nobody can stop it. Because like, how do you answer for the fact that we need Ben in the box to stop the run, and you've got explosive wide receivers on the out? You can't defend both of those effectively. At least not 90% of college football teams can't. So, but when you right now, offensive line isn't dominant enough for you to just go out there and run through them, or at least they hadn't shown that they can be for two halves of football. And your quarterback ain't cutting it loose. So you end up with an offense that's averaging like 14 points a game, whatever ridiculously low number they're putting up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Tez, I want you to I want to get your thoughts, man, because we've kind of talked about a lot of stuff, but I want to get Ike's I guess tonight. I want to hear his thoughts on this. You said Wednesday that you felt as if Hugh Freeze should just go ahead and just throw the ball 45, 50 times in this game. If he gonna go out, just go out. I want to get your thought process on this, because Tez he actually made a really good point about it, and I want to hear what your thought process is
on throwing the ball more.
Yeah, Ted's about to tell you.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, if it was me and my job was on the line and I had this receiver room, I would just go out in this game in 10 personnel and tell them to cut it loose. Just 40, 50 times a game. Like, I want to hear Jordan-Hare making that noise that they make when the ball's in the air all game. All game. And, like, give these receivers a chance. Like, because I think a lot of, like, I know preseason, that's kind of what I expected. Not to the degree that I'm talking about in this game, but I expected to see a lot of 4 wide receiver sets. I expected to see them stress these teams down the field a ton, and open up the middle of the field, a lot of 5-man boxes, the yards per carry to be through the roof because they were running into a lot of light boxes. That's what I expected. We hadn't really seen that. So, like, I figured, like, if your job's on the line, why not? Why not? Because what we're doing is not working. Like, our approach to offense right now is not working. Well, I take that back. It's working when it's on script. But as soon as adversity hits, it seems like it affects not only the players, but the coach too. And we go into this shell of, I don't know what we do sometimes. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, if it were me, I'd come out of this game and just bums away, fireworks. Try to strike up the band every play. I wouldn't even care about it. You're out the door anyway.
Your thoughts on that? How you feel?
If Jackson Arnold was a guy who I felt more confident in his ability to hit open receivers, then I'd be all for it. Because he legitimately could have thrown for like 300 versus Oklahoma if he was more
Yeah.
accurate in that game.
Yeah.
I predicted that 300 yards, and it didn't happen.
And the Georgia game, I don't know that would have worked necessarily. I think he might have had some opportunities, but I don't know, man. Between what the offensive line has done in pass protection and Jackson Arnold being too slow to get through his progressions, dropping back a whole bunch of times just feels like a 10-sack game on
I said that.
standby.
I
Man,
said
you
that.
freeze.
You gotta
Yeah,
put that running back in the backfield because that tackle been on the island. We already seen how he protect on the island, bro. We seen in the Oklahoma game. A good defense ain't gonna kill him.
Well, you know, we didn't know he couldn't hear then. Then we found out afterwards. We didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Which I don't even understand why that was said out loud. But anyway, that's a different.
This is crazy. How you find that out mid-season?
Let's not get into that. That was okay. It is what it is.
That's weird.
Toy Rush. He said, "I don't want to win. Pull the plug on this. It's stressful." I have seen a lot of Auburn fans say that they would prefer for this team to go out here and just lose either in the manner that has been happening or just get completely blown out. I have talked to some people. I've talked to at least 2 people that I know that are Auburn fans. And they've said, man, let's just go out here and just get beat by Missouri, bro. And let's just make it an easy decision to just get rid of this guy. That's what some people are feeling. I want to get y'all thoughts on this because I've heard 2 people say that. And Tez, I want to see how you feel about that. Do you think Auburn should just go out here and just get beat tomorrow night? Or at least not try. I mean,
no.
Okay.
No, I think they should try to win the game. Absolutely. I'm not one of those fans that's going to be like, oh, man, I think they should lose so we can fire the coach. But, however, I will say this. I think that is a fireable offense. I think that if you look at the fan base and you got half of the fan base saying, hey, I hope we lose this game so that our coaching staff gets fired. Like, you got to think about that. You got diehard fans that are willing to lose a football game just to get rid of a guy. If that's the sentiment of your fan base, and if you're taking the temperature of your fan base, that may be a fireable offense in itself. Like, because that's wild when you think about it. That's wild when you think about it.
It is.
It's like, hey, man, we got a home game, Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most electric environments in the country. And we're saying, man, I hope that he just craps the bed so that he can go home. That's wild.
That's not.
But that's been the culture right now, though, Ted. That's why I say it's a culture issue. The reason why when drastic stuff happened that we can't recoup and get back right, it's been a culture issue up under Hugh Freeze that's been going on for a while now.
Yeah,
we don't have an identity.
Yeah, it's not like it's getting. It's not getting it. It's like this is the problem I have when I hear him say it's we're close all the time. I'm like, well, what team are you looking at? Because to me, it's not. It's like we far away. It's on the offensive side of the ball. We are the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, man. The defense is there. If the offense can just sustain drives and keep it moving and give the defense some rest like they did the first half of the Georgia game, that's a recipe for winning. As like I said, if the SEC could just give you 2 halves, Auburn would be, in a much better position than where they are right now. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It just bothers me, man. Like, I understand where people are coming from because they're looking at the offensive side of the ball and they're saying there is no measurable success measurable success or measurable steps moving forward of the offense that will look different. And it would give you any indication or any hope to say that this is something that's going to look different this coming up tomorrow night. How do you feel about that, Ike?
Nah, man, I'm trying to win every game, man. F all that bull.
Right.
Okay.
Listen. I don't want to see these boys lose. Maybe it's because I'm too close with some of the players, and I don't want to see that for them, right? Mm-hmm. But And I get it, man. Man, I'm ready for this nightmare to be over. But what if you wake up and it actually becomes a dream, right? Like, what if he turns it around some kind? I'm always going to hold on to that one sliver of maybe there is the magic Stefan Urkel machine out there somewhere, and Hugh Freeze will turn into something that we can all be like, oh,
not the family.
Hey, I kind of like this guy. Maybe.
Not the family matters.
Do you think the back half of our schedule sets up for him to make a push towards a better record for us?
There's not a team on this back half that he can't beat.
I feel the same way.
But there is nothing that he has done on the field that gives you any hope that he will beat anybody except for maybe a terrible Kentucky team and a terrible Arkansas defense. That's about it. Well, in Mercer, I don't even count Mercer.
Well, Mercer was FCS national champion. I'm just saying last year.
No.
We said it about New Mexico State. As well.
I never said New Mexico State wasn't good.
Okay.
I said no, they should have beat New Mexico State, but
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we should have beat New Mexico State.
Yeah, but I don't think Mercer's good. Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, I don't want to lose either, man.
Yeah, I did. So like, Mercer to me is kind of like South Alabama, where it's like, okay, they're decent, but they not. You're not gonna lose that game.
Nick is sensitive about South Alabama.
Yeah. Nick don't like when you call South Alabama.
Very sensitive about South, man.
I said South Alabama is a good team, but they're not.
We're not good this year. We're not good this year.
Yeah, I'm saying Mercer's in that same boat to me, where it's like they're all right. Okay. They're not Ball State terrible.
Okay,
but
all right.
Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying. I'm just messing with you. Auburn shouldn't lose to South. Auburn shouldn't lose to Mercer. Like, I agree with you. Like, if we just looking at this on paper, if we just looking at it matchup, talent for talent, Auburn should win this game. But I call it the Hugh Freeze factor. We got to throw the Hugh Freeze factor in there, especially on the offensive side of the ball when we talk about it. And that kind of skews it in a direction that's either going to help or hurt Auburn, depending on who you playing. So it is what it is. Oh, man. I wish we can get into some more stuff, but ladies and gentlemen, Ike has to get on the road because Ike will be covering the game tomorrow at Jordan-Hare Stadium against Missouri. So, Ike, man, we appreciate you so much, man, for coming around the water cooler and chopping it up with us. Hopefully, we can get you back, man. It's been fun, man. Ike, man. I'm pretty sure everybody knows where they can find you, but just tell everybody where they can find you at, Ike.
Yeah, man. Listen, some of you might be your first time, and I appreciate you checking it out. War Report is the YouTube channel. I'm TWR Ike Jones on Twitter, so I'll be tweeting about the game during the game. Outside of that, y'all can go to the website, warreport.com. We got a bunch of stuff over there, Auburn related, and we are the Auburn Express on podcast. So all that,
man. Shout out to Ike Jones. Shout out to Mike G. Shout out to B Will. Shout out to B Will, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody.
Man. B Will that's who I go and kick it with when I go in Auburn. He lives down there.
Hey, that's man, can you tell B Will we said hello and we miss him?
I will do that. So as soon as I pull up in town, be like, B Will, they just said holla at you. Man.
Can we get some Betting with B Will back on?
Yeah, Betting with B Will. Can he do a segment like a week? Betting with B Will.
I've been asking B Will to get back on and do something. If it ain't nothing but a short once a week, man, he be trying to act like he's just the busiest man, which he is. He's busy. He got 2 kids. Both of them young. He works really crazy schedule. So I understand why he's like, I don't feel like it. And so, hey, listen, do what you do, brother. Do what you do.
Shout out to B Will. Oh, I forgot. We got Caesar. Shout out to Caesar as well. I didn't want to leave Caesar. Yeah. Shout out to Caesar as well, man. But man, all right, man, we appreciate you, man. Hopefully we can get you back on the show soon, man. But we thank you so much, man, for coming around the water cooler, chopping it up with us, man, and dropping off some knowledge on this Auburn football team, man. Because we just fans out here. People be calling us media, but we're not. We just talk. We just be talking football.
I'm just a fan. Right. I got a little bit more access. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Play a lot of Madden.
Yeah. We just play a lot of
NCAA.
College football 26. That's
play a lot of video games.
That's it, man.
I don't play no video games, so y'all probably even better than that. I mean,
that's right. My bad. Before you get out of here, Tim said, man, good seeing the collab, man. Yeah, hopefully we can collab some more with the guys over at the War Report. And then of course Mike McKinney. He said score prediction. Ike, what's your score prediction for the game?
Auburn 5,000, Missouri to 3. I don't care. Just win, bro. Like, I don't need no predictions. Listen, predictions don't work with this team. Just win.
That's what I put. That's what I wrote down. Just a win. I like it. I like it, man.
Yeah.
W.
All right, man.
That's my prediction.
That's
W.
what I'm
Whatever
saying.
fashion it comes. I don't care if they fumble the ball out the back of the end zone again on the final play of the game. Win it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, or we could see, yeah, that's what happened in, was that 22 when Missouri fumbled the ball, go there to score, fumbled it out of the end zone, and Auburn still won. Hey, a win is a win. That's what it is. A win is a win.
Win is
That's
a
what it
win
is.
is a win.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We appreciate you, man. Be safe on the road, man. We'll
be
be
safe, man.
checking y'all out, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
You say, I
Yes, sir.
All
Apologize.
right, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ike, man, from the War Report, man. We appreciate him so much, man, for rocking with us, man. We are going to get into some predictions for the SEC. We're gonna talk some SEC games. Get some predictions for these games, and then we're gonna get out of here and get out of y'all here, man, because we appreciate y'all so much, man, as always. All right, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. We're going to start off with we got a lot of good SEC games this weekend. So we gonna do like we do every week, man. We're gonna do you can pick over under, you can pick the money line, you can pick spread, however you want to pick it, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. In other news, Louisville is up 14-10 against Miami. Wow, it's pretty good. And that's Louisville on the road in Coral Gables. Wow. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's start off with right here, man. First game, LSU, number 10 LSU versus number 17 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, 2.5-point favorite. Over under 47.5. Start with Marcus on this one. Marcus, what you got? What you want to take?
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one, man. What this game in Vanderbilt?
It is.
I'm gonna go Vandy in this game, man.
You want Vandy over on money line?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I like that. All right. Tez, what you got? What you got, Tez?
What was the spread on this again?
2.5. And Vanderbilt is the home team. Yep.
Vanderbilt at home. I'm gonna take Vandy to cover that 2.5. And what's the opening under?
47.5.
47.5. I'm gonna go under that.
Under 47.5.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. I think we all on the Vandy train because I'm taking Vandy on the money line to win this game at home. Even though I just picked LSU to be the number 4 team in the conference. But I'm definitely gonna take Vandy on the money line right here. That's where I'm gonna put them at. I don't think I'm gonna take anything else. So we're gonna rock right there. All right. Next game. Number 14, Oklahoma versus South Carolina. Over under in this game, 4.5. Oklahoma going Oklahoma's way. And excuse me, the line in this game is 4.5 Oklahoma, and then the over under is 43.5 in this game. Shout out to Mike McKinney. Mike McKinney said he's taking LSU in the over to win. Robert Smith said he's taking LSU to win. Fire Freeze in the chat says Sub-Zero doing well for Miami this year. Shout out to Fire Freeze. Yes, he is. If y'all know who Sub-Zero is, we're talking about Keontae Scott. Shout out to Keontae Scott for that. Shout out to our guy, King Richard, man. What's up, King Richard, man? War Eagle to you, my guy, King. Hope all is going well with you, man. Everybody putting their predictions in the chat. Seeing a lot of South Carolina plus the points, man. Marcus, what you got?
You said 4-point spread, Oklahoma?
4.5.
1.5?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Oklahoma money line, South Carolina to cover that spread, and I'm gonna take the over on that.
Oklahoma money line, South Carolina plus the points, and you taking the over?
Yeah.
All right. Tez, what you got?
What's the over and under again?
43.5.
43.5.
Yep.
Wowzers. Is John Mateer playing in this game?
I believe he is.
I don't think he's healthy.
He's not. I don't think he can football.
I'm actually gonna go under 43.
Okay.
which is wild. But I'm gonna go under for that 43, and I'm gonna take.
Hawkins is a good
Uh,
backup though, Ted.
Man, they didn't let him play
yeah,
last
but he
week.
hadn't played all year. So
Yeah.
No, for real.
this will be the first time
Alright.
it's in South Carolina, which is a raucous environment. Uh, I'm gonna go under that, and I'm gonna take. Give me, give me, give me South Carolina plus those points,
South Carolina plus the 4.5.
plus the 4.5.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna take South Carolina plus the points as well. And I'm actually gonna take the under in this game too, the under 43.5. Yeah, because I mean 17, like bro, this
Yeah, I don't
is
even think it gets in the 20s.
yeah, because I don't need like last week was 17 days. So this is what it'd be another. So 24 days since he's had surgery on his thumb. And is that they're trying to throw a football? Yeah, and it didn't look good
And
this past.
it
It didn't look
last week. He may have
yeah,
regressed, and
yeah,
it's
that part.
whatever's going. He busted some stitches. I'm sure for
Yeah, I'm
sure.
pretty
It
sure he
looks
did.
like.
Pretty sure he did, bro. Like he should not have played last week. But hey, it is what it is. All right, man. Let's move along to the next one, man. We got Texas A&M. Number 4, Texas A&M is going on the road to Arkansas in this game. Texas A&M is minus 7.5 in this game, and the over-under is 58.5 in this game. Marcus.
That's an interesting one.
I'm gonna go Texas A&M to cover.
Okay.
Um,
Texas A&M covering 7.5. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Paterno been putting up a lot of points too. I'm gonna go over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah.
Okay. Tez, what's your thoughts on that one? This is an interesting game. I tell you that.
That
This
is
a very interesting
58
game.
is a big number. I almost want to take the under in that, but
Yeah, it's kind of tough, bro.
I'm gonna leave that alone. If I was betting, I wouldn't even touch that over. I'm gonna leave that alone, and I'm gonna just take out of this. I'm actually gonna take Arkansas plus that 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think they scared the hell out of Texas A&M in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna take Arkansas plus 7.5. I'm gonna leave that over and under.
Yeah, I'm taking Arkansas. I'm taking Arkansas plus 7.5 as well. And I'm taking the over in this game because I think Arkansas can score. I think Arkansas will be able to score on this Texas A&M defense. I think they will be.
I think they'll be able to score too.
I think this game can look like their Tennessee game last week.
I think Texas A&M pulled away in like the last few possessions of this game.
I don't know about that one, bro. I think Texas A&M scores, but I also think Arkansas scores with them as well.
I think
Texas
A&M scores. Arkansas comes back and throw an
I think this
interception.
is good on good though. I think Arkansas' strength is also Texas A&M's strength on defense.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So like I don't know if they'll be able to. I think they'll score a ton of points. Well, I don't mean a ton of points, but like they'll score. But I don't know if they'll reach their season average.
They went into Neyland Stadium and put up 31 points last week.
Neyland Stadium, Tennessee has allowed everybody to score on them.
Oh yeah, but everybody talks about Neyland Stadium as if it's just this daunting place to go.
But they lost the game.
They did. They lost the game, but they actually did end up. They actually went and put up points on a team that a lot of people felt like their defense was better than what they thought, and what a lot of people think. But I don't.
Paterno been putting up a lot of points, but it's just
how do you view? So we know Collins coming off the edge is good for Texas A&M. We know that.
Right.
Do you think Scooby Williams and Torian York have settled in this so far?
Is Scooby Williams playing? Is he healthy?
I don't know if he's playing though. That's the thing. I don't know.
Torian York is playing out of his mind, and I got a feeling he's gonna draw the assignment to spot Taylor Green, and like that's. I just feel like this is this game is going to be, 28-27, something like that. Like, but they're going to score. You know what I mean? Arkansas might score 3 touchdowns in this game, couple field goals, and it's going to feel like they putting up a lot of offense, but it may not result into a ton of points. Texas A&M has a great red zone defense too, so like they're going to have to. I think Arkansas is going to have to depend on explosive plays to score.
One-on-one, who you take, Taylor Green or Toria York?
One-on-one,
yeah, in the open field. If you saying that
open field, I'm always going with the offensive player.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm not taking Toria York in that situation.
Yeah, I'm open field. I'm always going with the offensive player, unless the matchup is just massively skewed.
I like that.
Unless you're talking about like Ray Lewis versus Joe Flacco in open field, something like that.
I heard
like
that.
if it's even, like the offensive player has the advantage in open field.
I heard that. Fighting motorcycle rakes over. Oh wow. JD Moore, he said, "What's up? I'm new here and I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan." Well, welcome to you, sir.
What's up, JD?
Welcome around the water cooler, JD, man. We appreciate you so much, man, for rocking with us.
That white Georgia helmet kind of cold, man.
Yeah, I saw that. It's actually pretty clean. It's actually pretty clean. Beware, we believe in shot collars up in here, JD. Shout out to Ant for OC, man. That's what I'm talking about. He said, "Yeah, we put the shot collars on Auburn." Like, all right, man. Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We welcomed you in.
Take back all that cool stuff.
Welcomed you in.
Hey, he was just defending himself, man.
I know he was.
We just kidding, man.
We just messing. We messing with him. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing going because we got 4 more games to pick and we want to get out of here as quick as we can. This is a good game coming up right here. This is a really good game coming up. Number 5, Ole Miss will travel to Georgia. By the way, JD. Will travel to Georgia. Ole Miss got the win against Georgia last year at Ole Miss, and now Ole Miss is going on the road to play Georgia. Top 10 matchup right here. This is interesting. The spread in this game is going to Georgia, 7.5 spread to Georgia. And the over in this game is 57.5. Marcus, what you got?
Give me that spread again.
7.5 is the spread to Georgia.
Dang, that's kind of disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss to cover that. I think Ole Miss hit on a lot of shots that we missed on last week. I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that spread. And what the over under you said again is what?
57.5.
No, I don't take that. I go under.
All right. Tell us what you got.
In this game, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the under.
Okay.
Because I just think Georgia's gonna slow the pace of this game down. So I'm gonna take the under in that. I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that 7.5. But I'm gonna take Georgia to win the game outright.
All right, so you take Ole Miss plus the points and Georgia to win
on the money line. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm only taking one bet in this game. I'm taking one bet. And that's Ole Miss on the money line. I think Ole Miss walk into Georgia and win this game, bro. 2 years in a row. I think they do it.
Okay.
There's nothing about Georgia's line of scrimmages that scare me. Nothing.
You know why I'm taking Georgia to win this game? I mean, this has nothing to do with the game itself.
Okay.
It's because I believe that there's a cap at Ole Miss.
Oh my God. All right.
A 10-game cap at Ole Miss, and I'm looking at their schedule and it's like they probably gonna lose this game.
Okay. All right. Is this a 6:30 game or a 2:30 game? Which one is this?
Ooh, I don't know.
I think it's a 2:30 game.
Yeah, 2:30 ABC.
Yep, that's what I thought. 2:30 game. All right, so we get a chance to watch it before Auburn play at 6:45. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving, man. Mississippi State travels to Florida to the Swamp. Florida is a 9.5-point favorite in this game, which I think is very disrespectful. Mississippi State coming off the bye, and Florida's coming off a loss as well to Texas A&M. And the over-under in this game is 51.5. Marcus, what you doing? What you doing with this game, my guy?
Give me Mississippi State. And Mississippi State come in and win the game. And
you taking Mississippi State on the money line?
Yes, sir.
And
I'm going over.
Somebody believes in what I've been saying.
I think that shot coming off the bye week, Nick.
All right, then. You got some Mississippi State believers in here. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go State. Tez, what you got?
I'm gonna take give me Florida to go get that 9.5 in the swamp. Apparently Billy
my
Napier.
God.
Apparently Billy
Goodness.
Napier is already fired. So like regardless of whether he wins this game or not, that's what the reports say. So and the dead man walking, he's gonna empty the playbook. I think Florida wins this game in the swamp. They go get that 9.5. And I'm gonna take the over in this game, which is wild. I usually don't do that.
So you take it. So you taking Florida minus the points and the over.
I'm taking Florida cover them 9.5 points, and I'm taking over 51.5.
Better play away. Don't throw no picks out there.
Ooh. All right then. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Mississippi State. I want to go Mississippi State to win this game, which I think they do, but I'm gonna take the safer bet in this situation because I do feel because I saw some of them same reports that you were seeing too. So I do think you see Billy Napier just kind of just be like, all right, man, it is what it is. You just do what you want to do. I think you do see that. Because the difference between him and Hugh Freeze is the fact that you've seen some type of pulse in their offense that can at least do something and things and stuff like that.
Have you?
I think you have.
Nah, you haven't.
You have. You can't say
one game where they handed it to Jaden Barr.
You haven't. You have, but you ain't seen it at all with Auburn.
I give you that.
He did more.
Fair point.
He did more. He did more. So, but I'm not gonna. In my heart, I think Mississippi State win this game. But if I'm betting on this game, I'm gonna just take Mississippi State plus the points. Mississippi State plus 9.5 is what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna stay right there. All right, man. Here we go. This one should be easy, man. Number 21, Texas travels to Kentucky. Texas, 13.5 point favorite. Over under in this game is 43.5. Marcus, what you got?
You said that the over under is 43.
Over under 43.5.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't believe in nobody to score. You said what's the spread again?
13.5
for Texas.
Yeah, minus 13.5 for Texas.
I think that's close. For some reason, I'm gonna take Texas on the money line, but I just feel like it's a little closer than that. I feel like Kentucky put up a good fight, but they still lose.
So you taking Texas on the money line?
Yeah, I feel like I don't believe Art's gonna put up a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna grind it out.
All right, Texas, what you got?
Trap line.
yeah. I don't. You see what I'm saying, man?
You should take the under. Take the under in this game, man.
Yeah, I'm taking the under in this game. You're talking about a 6:00 kickoff in Lexington, Kentucky at Kroger Field. We all know what happened to Georgia last year when they did that. I'm taking Kentucky plus them 13.5 points, and I'm taking the under.
Take Kentucky plus the points?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Me and Ted's on the same wavelength. I'm only taking one bet in this game, Kentucky plus the points, because it's a night game. That's the only reason why I'm taking them plus 13.5. That's it. That is.
I think they got. Yeah, I got them plus the point. I think Texas put it out though.
Yeah, I think Texas win the game,
and they can't run the football.
Yeah. I think Texas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ted. They're gonna get ugly, bro.
No, I think Texas wins the game, but I think Kentucky.
Yeah, I think Kentucky keep it close.
Yeah, I think it's like a touchdown game, if that. So that's where I'm at. All right, man. Here we go. We already said Ole Miss and Georgia, which is probably the other big game of the week. LSU Vanderbilt, but the one that everybody's besides Auburn, the one that a lot of people are gonna be watching is the 6:00 game on ABC. Number 11 Tennessee will be traveling to Bryant-Denny Stadium to take on the number 6 Alabama Crimson Tide. Spread in this game, Alabama minus 7.5, which I think might be a little too far for me, in my opinion. And the over-under in this game is 59.5. It's the over-under in this game. Spread, Bama, minus 7.5. Over-under, 59.5. Marcus, what say you about this game?
Surprisingly, I'm gonna pick Bama to cover that spread, bro. And I'm gonna go under.
And I'm a -7.5. And you going under 59.5.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Tez, what you thinking?
I am going to pick Tennessee to win this game outright in Bryant-Denny
why you
Stadium in
why you
an
taking my bet,
overtime
bro?
game, and it's gonna go over. This game's gonna be like 41-40, something crazy. And Tennessee is gonna win this game because they've been tested in games like this. Alabama hasn't.
I was hoping nobody would pick that because that's the exact same line I got. I got Tennessee on the money line and over 59.5. I think this game can get into the. I don't want to say that. I think this could be like a 48-45 game.
Yeah. I think one team almost covers the whole over.
I think this could be like a 48-45 game. I'm taking the exact same thing that you got there. I'm taking Tennessee on the money line to win. I don't know if it'll be an overtime though. I think they can win it. I think they can win in regulation. But
something to look out for is Tennessee leads the conference in sacks.
Yes.
Even though their defense isn't playing well, they have gotten to the quarterback very well.
Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee on the money line outright to win, and I'm taking the over 59.5 in that game. Those are our picks, man. Shout out to everybody that picked with us in the chat, man. We appreciate that so much for rocking with us. We thank y'all so much, man. We are about to get up out of here, but always remember that tomorrow Auburn will be playing Missouri at home tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. kickoff on the SEC network. I'll be here tomorrow night, man. We'll be watching the game live reacting to the game in the locker room with your guy Nick Frazier, man. And then as soon as we are done in the locker room, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV. DC texted me during the show. He was trying to come on tonight, but he couldn't make it. But he was like, we're gonna be there tomorrow for the Tiger event. So DC was like, man, we'll be there tomorrow for Tiger event tomorrow night. The mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick,
yes, sir.
DC Wolf will be there, and of course, I got everybody's favorite Auburn fan, Auburn Tez, will be there tomorrow as well for Tiger event as well. Please make sure that you follow these YouTube channels, man. At It's SEC Season when I got Auburn Tez. I just did it. Got to be more careful.
I know you're gonna. I know you do it. I was like, he finna do it.
Yeah, no. Follow I got Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast. Follow I got DC Wolf over at Auburn_Addict, so you can get over there for the official post-game reaction show Tiger event. I got Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast, of course, Sharpshooter Sports Talk, and I got B Sharp. I got Vandy Chris over at the Go to Broom Podcast, getting ready for a big game tomorrow against LSU. They feel like they can pull it off. I got the Huggy Beard. I don't know if was Huggy in the chat tonight. I didn't see Huggy, man.
Nah,
shout out Huggy, bro.
I know where Huggy is. I know exactly where Huggy is. It's Friday and I know where Huggy's at. Huggy's having a great time. Shout out to Huggy, man, at the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube, and of course, go follow Huggy on Facebook at the Huggy Beard on Facebook. Also, man, make sure that you go subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk on YouTube. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Hey,
Huggy, what's the deal?
Huggy, I thought you was somewhere else, Huggy. I thought you was somewhere else. You might still be at that place. I think you are. You may be, but
he dust off those green.
No, he said he's in the house. Okay, never mind. You're not there then. Okay, never mind. Anyway, shout out to make sure you go follow subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk on YouTube, and of course with Coach Sean, and of course on the Block Sports with Coach Carl as well on the YouTube channel there. So make sure that you take care of that for us as well. And then of course, man, make sure you go mess with the people that mess with the Water Cooler Talk sports, man. I got DJ over at Hollywood Media, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_Media. That's Hollywood EY, and then follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's as well. So shout out to our guy DJ for rocking with us as always, man. Hollywood Media. You want to feel like a star? Head on over there. What I got. I wanted to put some up in the chat real quick before we left, because I was going to say something about it, but Travell beat me to it, and he said Booker T. Washington is 5-0 in the region, already secured playoff berth. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Back in the playoffs, baby. Booker T. Washington High School 4A. That's what I'm talking about. 4A team. That's what I'm talking about, man. Already secured our berth in the playoffs. So I wonder if they're gonna come down to Mobile and play again, or they have to go up north. I think they're probably gonna end up coming south if they don't host a playoff game at the house. So shout out to BTW, man. Shout out to Coach Austin and the staff at BTW, man. Shout out to all those kids out there that's playing hard. Had homecoming last week. They beat Montfort. Don't know who they play this week. I can't remember.
They played Bullitt County that week.
Bullitt County.
Oh,
they played Bullitt County for Bullitt County homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Nick.
Disrespectful.
Yes, Nick.
Disrespectful, Bullitt County. Bullitt County, you about to get your ass whooped. Just saying. Now you know what? Let me stop. Because they was telling me, shout out to Kendall. Kendall was telling us that Bullitt County might be good now.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
That just doesn't sound right to me.
It doesn't.
Like that has never sound right to me. That has never sound right to me, bro. Bullitt County is good.
Sounds just as weird as Bambi.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Ant saying Luverne, his hometown, man, they up 7-0. Shout out to Luverne. It's the Luverne Tigers, baby. What I'm talking about, man. High school football out here, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Shout out to our guy, Carrion Collins, who came on the show and rocked with us, man. Over at Mississippi, man. They haven't. I think he got his team playoff bound as well. Over there in Mississippi, and then of course, man, shout out to my guy Derwin Fields, who was on the show with us early in the year. He probably going to end up being a 5-star, number 10 rated player out of Mississippi who came on the show. Not top 10 rated player. I think he's number 3 in the state, number 3, number 4 in the state of Mississippi for the class of 2026. 2027. Derwin Fields, and then Carrion Collins over there as well, man, in Mississippi, man. 3-star. He's gonna end up getting his 4th star probably by the end of this year. Commit to Ole Miss. So shout out to those guys as well. So yeah, gonna be great, man. He said Prattville 4-3. I remember Prattville used to just run through people, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
I remember Stanhope, Elmore, all those kids. I remember that, bro. Prattville was scary. But man, shout out to those guys, man. Tez, what you gotta say to people, man? Before we get up out of here, my guy.
Hey man, you can find me at It's SE Season on all platforms here on the YouTube streets as well. We do the Tuesday ranking show. I start calling it the accountability hour. A lot of people talk sports, man. We actually put it down and hold ourselves accountable for it. So come over there and check it out. Got some more content coming too. Like I told you guys last time, I got a chance to tour the SEC headquarters. And got some footage in that. It's really, really interesting. And I'll give you guys a little snippet. I saw the replay room and they had a James Madison game up there. Explained a lot. Explained a lot. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. And yeah, check me out, man. If you haven't subscribed, come over there and subscribe, man, and join the convo with us.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to at SE Season, man. At It's SE Season. What I got is, man. Marcus, we got to say to people before we get up out of here, man.
Hey, man. Pray tomorrow, eat good, get a good pregame meal. And we'll see y'all in the locker room, and then we'll see y'all at Tiger event afterwards.
Yeah, because tomorrow could be the start of a lot of great shows next week. I'm telling y'all. Not in a great way. Not in a good way. When I say great, not in a great way. I mean,
hopefully
great for
with 2-ply.
Great for the channels. Great for the channels. I mean, it could be great. It could be great either way around. It could be great for the channels that we end up winning the game, or it could be great in the sense that we may be talking about a culture search. So who knows?
Either way it go.
Yeah. No, get a lot of eyeballs. Man, shout out to Ike Jones from the War Report, man, for rocking with us tonight, man. We appreciate Ike so much, man, for rocking with us and coming around and giving us some of that knowledge around the water cooler, man, from the War Report, man. Shout out to him, man. He will be covering the game tomorrow at Auburn. So shout out to him. We're gonna get out of here, man. I'm about to go get myself mentally ready for this game tomorrow, and praise. I don't know what to expect, but We're gonna be ready, man. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. As always, man. Y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his, because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And tomorrow we'll be going live about 6:30 tomorrow, 15 minutes before kickoff, in the locker room, and then of course right after that, Tiger event over on Auburn _Addicts TV, man. So it's gonna be a long night tomorrow. Hopefully it's enjoyable. We'll see you all then, man. As always, one love. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out this mug. I holla at y'all, man. Y'all be easy. Peace. We go.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.